Instagram doesn't give a fuck if fuck Jerry, fat Jewish, and Lux quotes goes away tomorrow.
Right. Hello squad, how we doing? Very important day in the vlog today. Today, I think maybe yesterday, marks the half-year anniversary of the vlog. 182 and a half, today's 183, today's 184, so yesterday, I don't know. I've done a vlog every single day for half a year. I'm halfway to my goal of 1 year of vlogging every single day. It's been a grind to get here. It's been really fun too. I've learned a lot. I love communicating with you guys. The goal is to do this every single day for a year, and once I hit that year mark, I'm gonna evaluate and think if my audience is big enough to keep going, I'm gonna do it. If not, I might have to give it up. I don't know. I'll cross that bridge when we get to it. So it would mean the world to me if you guys would tell your friends to subscribe, even your grandma or your dog. If your dog has a computer, he can watch, all that good stuff. Anyway, moving on today, I'm meeting Gary Vaynerchuk at 2 o'clock. Gary is like a social media guru on YouTube, Instagram, all that jazz. He's a very successful investor too, also invested in Snapchat, Facebook, Casey Neistat's company, Beam. Overall good guy and a great person to know. I follow his stuff. I'll link it in the channel below. I'm going to show you guys our interview today, which I'm going to right now. So we got 2 minutes to spare. 2. Yeah, you gotta watch the YouTube vlog.
Wait, but I do watch it.
You do?
I do.
Alright, you're on the vlog.
Wait, can you take it? Sorry. Thank you. Thank you.
Alright, bye. He's gonna need 3 minutes at some point. Or intro to podcast, but not much.
Yeah, you guys can jump in right here.
Hey. What's up, brother?
Good to see you, bro.
There he is, man. Hey, James, nice to meet you, Gary. How are you, bud? Thanks, man. It's Foxy.
Awesome.
G-Rock, what up, man?
Hey, man,
James, nice to meet you, buddy. I'm gonna be vlogging too.
I love it.
Cause we're gonna be legends, gonna get their attention. What we're doing here ain't just scary, it's about to be legendary. Yeah, we're gonna be legends, gonna teach them all a lesson. Got this feeling in our souls we carry.
What if I told you this was the last Monday morning of your life? There's so many dudes in here right now, but after this, I want to get the sign. Like, I want you to do it. I want to get the sign. I'm pumped. Dunk! I'm looking forward to this. So listen, I think we can go, like, I feel like I'm very ready to have this conversation just because of different things that are going on in my world. So, would love to know the agency. Would love to listen on what, this is Dunk.
Nice to meet you, man, James.
What's up, Elliot? What's up?
Nothing. I think what's up is I'm excited to get an update on what matters to you.
Cool.
Because I think I'm in a great spot right now of spillover. Spillover on brands, just spillover,
right.
Which gives me which allows me to help. And then I just have to figure out if there's anything I need in the short term or not. It's kind of my overall game plan. And obviously we've had warm vibes from the beginning. And every time I see different things, usually knit themes. But I'm super jazzed. And I've been really focusing on Instagram in general, and just know that like you guys are building overall, and so just want to get an update. Would love to hear like what is really the most important things, or what are some of the top line things you guys may think I can bring value in. But that collective spillover of all things, media and or agency, feels like why when I saw it, I was like, hey, let's rekindle, because I feel like I'm ready to action on it. Actually, you know what? On that note, Don, can you do me a favor? Can you get somebody from the office of the CEO, one of those 4 characters? This is the Fuck Jerry team. Cool. And we're in biz dev right now, and something actually has to happen out of it. So you're here to make sure that I hold up my end of the bargain. Yeah. You haven't come from agency world.
Not at all.
How many people in the agency?
I think there's like 15 now total. About a year ago.
3, 4 of us last year.
Obviously, so many brands and agencies come into the Fuck Jerry account. It was a good ARB. Of the 15, this was a mistake I made. Who's the most senior agency skilled person?
None of us.
No.
So this was the thing you're doing. This is why I love you fuckers. Right now is probably the time to get one person that has 4.5 years experience and can like look the part.
Yeah.
Because the amount of money you're leaving on the table just because you guys are entrepreneurs and hustlers.
Right.
And you just need to do a couple of fucking bullshit. We still.
So you think that's a COO type?
What
role?
position?
I don't know. I need to know. Like I know holistically I'm right. I need to understand everything, and you got to give me a little more feel of what the fuck people are coming to you with.
Right.
But it's probably 3 people.
Sure.
When all's said and done.
Yeah, right, for sure. So I think there's a lot of things. Okay, so what we have is when we talk to a brand, we do come in kind of as consultants, and we're trying to figure out, since we're all entrepreneurs, like, what is your objective? We're not a creative studio. I'm just going to make you some really expensive video that doesn't work with your balance sheet. You know, we're trying to identify what the objective is with every single person.
The problem is those become such long leads and time consuming, and they're fucking full of shit. And then by the time you're really done with it, it's like, ugh. One of the things that really worked for Vayner, why we grew so fast, was at one point it was, here's what we're selling. For $360,000 a year, you get social media done right. We'll do your creative, community management and creative for Facebook and Twitter. This was at the time. It made it very consumable to the market. Right,
and I think that's great. I think that's how we're thinking too. Is to some degree,
you need something.
There's no price for success. So let us show you what success looks like. We have to run your social media. We have to grow your social media.
The problem is then you get into the political game of all the other agencies that don't want you to do that.
Right, for sure.
And you're getting a range of like Dr. Pepper to startups.
Yep. Yeah. So startups, obviously we can get, here's our marketing Bible, you need us, we've already made all the mistakes. Make sure you've raised at least $1 million for marketing, and then let us do your marketing department. For bigger companies, we could share with you some ideas we've had, but differentiating our services based on assets that are specific to our influencer group is the way we've gotten our foot in the door. So like, you can be with the best agency in the world. They're not influencers. They don't have 30 million followers, and it's really hard. It's hard for them to, and then I can tell you some of the stuff we do.
It's I believe in it the most.
Yeah.
You have now. When you say 30 million, is that owned and operated, or that's a network of people?
That's in-house.
Yeah, that's it. That's what it is.
Yeah.
I understand.
Yeah. People just trust you because they think you built a brand, Fuck Jerry, which are recognized by. Yeah, so it helps you get in the door. People just think you know.
100%.
People say the secret sauce. I don't know.
No, but the secret sauce was now the secret sauce. Ironically, is different now because what you did was you moved quickly.
Right.
You bought beachfront property in Malibu.
Right.
Now you can maybe sell them 4 streets from the beach, but it's still better. You're still fucking in Malibu. Better than going to Trenton on a vacation. It's more important that you're just not at the mercy of fucking Instagram.
Right.
Like. Instagram and Facebook are the beasts of the world, but I don't know. Look what happened with Snapchat. Who the fuck knows? VR. You just never want to be at the mercy of everybody who's ever been at the mercy of being organic SEM first result on Google or email, or you just never want to be at the mercy of anything.
Right.
You want to continue to build, and you guys are further along. There's a lot of meme pages, but Fuck Jerry's a real brand. By comparison, you need to quadruple down on that.
Right. Do you think we need to produce original content?
Sure. I think if you can afford to, sure.
Do you think it's necessary?
I think it's a good idea. Yeah, I do think it's a differentiation.
Okay.
I think people get commoditized real quick. I think you're slightly unique because you did get out in front and have that brand. I don't know, it just feels like, you did. So you're in a better spot. But everybody you can get very commoditized. It still works on the transactional stuff. But I think it's a good idea.
We often talk about, which is kind of interesting, I'm sure relevant in your life too now, is the Gen Z is starting to become the new millennial. And there's a whole other batch of people kind of coming up. They're doing all types of memes that learn from him, that are growing pages quickly,
It's all they know.
Yeah, right.
Everybody gets commoditized.
Yeah.
Everybody's cool one day.
Yeah, it's true.
That's just,
I'm happy that I think Instagram has made some...
Wait till Fuck Jerry's a retro brand.
Right.
Wait till I come in 22 years wanting to buy it. Be like, hey, bro, can I buy the IP of that? Fila. It's been a long time since people wore Fila shit. It's back.
What are your ambitions and aspirations in the media side of things? You guys think
everything,
about that more?
Yeah. Everything is... I just made a very hefty 8-figure purchase of a company called Pure Wow, which is a women's female business.
Is that the one you're at the nickname with?
Yes.
Right.
I want to buy the Jets. So the way I think I do that is buying brands. I wasn't joking about Fila, but buy old IP. I tried to buy Animal Crackers recently. I want to buy business. Fiji Water. I want to buy Fiji Water. I have no idea who owns it. I want to buy bands, but now it got expensive. I want to buy a brand, and then I want to do my shit.
Right.
right? Like, that's it.
Like what?
That's great.
Well, whatever the fuck Jerry moment of 2014 is, that's what I want to do. What's underpriced marketing when everybody else is overpricing, and then everybody wakes up 4 years later and you win. So I try to buy a bubblegum company. Bubblicious, right?
Yeah.
Buy Bubblicious,
Classic.
only do Snapchat, Instagram, YouTube vlogging, only do the shit that matters, get everybody to give a fuck, grow the revenue from 7 million to 44 million, and then sell it to a different holding company for, that's the kind of thing you can buy something for 20 million and sell for 300 million in 36 months doing all the same shit that you guys did. You're just deploying it against something of a different multiplier than being a media company at the mercy of a holding company. See where I'm going?
Yeah.
It's the macro of macro versions of the advice I'm giving you. And it's so macro that I decided to spend 10 years building this machine to be the infrastructure for that move.
Right. Interesting. Okay. You see the game we made?
Nope.
What do you mean?
Oh yes, I did. Yes, this did. Yes, that's right. I did hit this. Hit my radar. What was it called again?
What do you mean?
Yeah,
I told you about it.
yeah. No, but it's hit my. But even off of that, I think I might have just kind of like I'm not that smart. Like I did it. It's hit my radar. So what's happening with that?
So it's doing great.
Yeah, fucking love it. Yep.
And it was the perfect product to be on brand with.
Yep.
You know.
Honestly, guys, you should do a lot more of that.
Yeah.
Like honestly, keep the lights on. Make money.
Right.
Take those $2 million and make fucking. Suck Jerry, and it's like a sucky toy. Like I don't know, that's where the economics are. The only reason I'm doing this, media and agency, is I'm going for the ultimate.
Right.
Like I'm trying to buy Mrs. Butterworth's,
Right.
or like Sprite. I'm not gonna get to that level, but you know what I mean. Capri Sun would be rad as fuck. I want to take something that already has that. See, because that's where brand matters. Like you laugh, right? Instead of making my new Capri Sun, which is what a lot of people are doing. I think I'm good at taking nostalgia, reforming it. Like that's, I mean, retro has been very obvious now. People get it. I was really on this. Like, those things are more valuable than they were 24 months ago, which sucks because everybody knows if you repackage it, it works.
Especially Capri Sun.
There was two things I wanted to do. Learn what big companies were doing that I didn't know. I was an entrepreneur. I'm like, why the fuck are they buying billboards and news? I thought they were smarter than they were. To be very frank.
Right. Yeah.
I was like, they got to be doing it for a reason. Oh, it's because they suck. So like, fine. Like, it's like why a super rich kid with a fucking huge fucking trust fund is just not going to be as hungry as me. Like they're just soft. I don't know what else to tell you. And it's really worked out, right? Like the economic, like it's just worked out.
Sure.
Like,
Yeah.
but it's been like a fucking haul.
What about the state of marketing right now? Period. Good place, bad place.
Great for me, bad for everybody else.
Right.
Good for you, bad for everybody else.
Right.
Bad if like you believe in the shit that those RFPs are coming
Right.
from.
Right. Yeah, it's true.
It's a joke.
It's a joke, man.
That's it.
It's like let's allocate this money to 24
It's
years
just,
old.
there's just nothing to even talk. It's like a waste of like $80 billion into television commercials.
Yeah.
Where do you think that money's going?
Yeah.
It's going to you. So I think like the question becomes like, what business do you want to build? So here's the punchline for me. I think I'm really ready to move because of my infrastructure, Nate. I think I can really help. Like you want to come here and hang, and like you want us to give you some employees. You want me to audit the toy, like this game business, and give you a couple points. Like I can really, really help. You want to have a conversation with the M&A people from Mattel to create $10 million. Like I can really help, and all I want for return is I'm obsessed with leveraging out Instagram for the next year or two, and so just literally just awareness on your channels for my content. I'm going all in. I'm not the biggest on any platform, but I'm somewhere on every platform, and then have my own kind of point of view on things. So I think that's super important. I think that's, and I think you guys have, like, I assume you've done some of that. Twitter for sure. It's about, like, I don't know where you're at, but like I would TMZ you guys right now. This, I don't know what you're up to here, but like I would immediately TMZ. You always had a funny thing that I always thought was super interesting, which is that Fuck Jerry actually has your name underneath it. I always believed in that. I still believe in that. Your character to me, I think there's like some real stuff. Like everybody's their own way, like living out in the open the way I roll, like not for everybody, I get all that, but
that's
everything is about brand.
And
like my brand far outweighs my social media reach.
Yeah.
That's the aspiration.
Right.
That's where the economics are.
People hear you put yourself out there, and that creates authenticity, and that creates trust.
Oh, this is coming. Like the amount of it's funny.
Dude,
I
you
said
guys
like
shit on content. It's crazy.
Oh, and we're not even like we're still like every day like fucking. We're still inefficient. Like we're about to really blow it out. Like we're not even fully there, and we've got it, and we've got like way more in it. We've got way more in us. I almost want to be like a business mentor, like whatever you need, or like as I come up with stuff, I want to throw it your way.
You and Steve still gonna be friends when you own the Jets?
I think he'll be dead when I buy them. Because I need 20 years and he'll be 96. But he might hold on. He's in pretty good shape. I'd love to buy them while he still owns them. Just one season of going head to head would be so fun. I hope I don't have to buy like the fucking Browns or something. Like there's so much you don't control in wanting to buy a sports team, you know? First it's impossible to amass the wealth, and then you like need like Woody to die. Like
what's the Jets value?
Probably like 2.5 billion. The thing is, though, I don't think I'll be ready for another 15 to 20 years, and so I wonder what's going to happen with soccer's growth. Like, I wonder where the NFL is going to be. Even this year, it declined.
Yeah.
So, like, where are we at?
Yeah.
Because in 15 years, the esports championship is going to be watched as much as the Super Bowl.
Yeah, that's great.
And like people will be like, "What was the NHL?" Like, you know, like people don't know that. Like, they don't project 20 years out.
Yeah.
Like the NBA, the 1983 NBA Finals didn't even air live. There was that little interest in it. Oh, right. Me and AJ started a sports agency. Okay. Repping talent. Oh, that would actually, that would be good for me, with you guys. I got to figure.
Their deals or their marketing deals?
Both. We don't want to just be their marketing people. We want to be their agents.
Awesome.
So my brother's literally Jerry Maguire.
Love that.
Yeah. It should be cool. Oh, you know what else between us girls? 2 minutes. I'm coming out with a and awesome, and I'm so fucking pumped. And like, it's a real brand.
Right.
So like, it's a big deal.
Thoughts on Snapchat?
What's that?
Thoughts on Snapchat?
I'm dying to see if they've got to move.
Okay.
You know, it's like fighting,
right.
like a boxing match, right? Like they're winning, then they get knocked down twice in the 6th round, and now they're like behind in the scorecard. Like, what does the 9th to 12th round look like?
Yeah.
Fascinates the fuck. Like, they're so fucked from a macro business standpoint because they have an IPO.
Right.
And it's impossible for them to be doing anything other than trying to get short-term dollars in to justify the stock price, because the majority of executives can't sell their stock until 6 months after the stock price, after the IPO. And if their numbers are bad, they'll collapse like Twitter.
Right.
So they're not paying attention to competing with Instagram, they're paying attention to competing with Wall Street. Bad. Tough to fight on two fronts.
Yeah.
And by the way, as you guys brainstorm, like, here's what I'd like to do. Let's spend the next 30, 60 days, let me bring you as much value as possible. Like, ask me anything. Hey, how should we approach this RFP? Hey, like, yeah, I'm ready to hire. Like, let's do it. Like, funnel through Nate, and I'll help. You can email both of us. He'll set that up. And then I'd love to figure out how to, in return, get awareness on your network, but in a way that works for you. Obviously, like, I don't know what the right strategy is. Maybe Doug's setting you up with, here's the content. One of you's like, okay, that could work. Or, because I really think, fuck, Jerry's so legit and you're protective, I'll even create original content just for it. That would work for you. You just have to put me in that position and tell me what to do.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds awesome.
Okay.
Sounds awesome.
And by the way, it's so important to me. Like, I feel like Fuck Jerry's so big. I'm willing to do like a docu-series, a weekly show for 6 weeks. Like, let's create an original thing instead of doing whatever I want to do. I don't want to do what I'm doing with everybody else because you are on a different plane. I don't want to give you a video to distribute like all the other fucking accounts. Let's do something straight original. You want to do it with me?
Right.
Like come up with something that you feel great about so that I can fucking tag myself in every one of those 6 videos over 6 weeks and get what I need.
Yeah, perfect. Okay, cool.
Put people on if you feel like there's like, I don't know, like a comedy, like I don't know how you think about your thing, but like, is it a contest where like people are submitting like and like getting in front of us here and like anything?
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Logan Paul was created because we did a Find the Next Vine Star for Virgin Mobile, and I picked Logan Paul as the one of the 3. Like that would be exciting. Like, what can we create
what
the
about
next?
Something like a Shark Tank kind of vibe, where I use the marketing, maybe you put some money into it, and we take ideas from entrepreneurs. For 6 months.
FJ 25K, right? Like, gonna give 25K to somebody's idea. We both sit there like. 100%. It's me and you, literally on the corner, and the kid's like, all right, here it is. Like, we're filming that. That's the 1 minute. You got a minute. We're on the corner, 34th and 9th. Go.
Here's a check.
And make it longer, put it on Facebook with the one.
Sounds great.
So you guys brainstorm, but that's what I want. All right. Awesome. And I will say this. I think.
Did you have an email? I want to talk to you about some stuff.
D-Rock at VaynerMedia.
D-Rock at
I'm blown away
VaynerMedia. Okay.
that
No later than
windy out here, boy. These freaking nerds have summoned me to a workout class. High intensity, 1 hour, high octane, no fuel. So trashy. Guys, where are we going? Major props to my workout instructor. Can't feel my legs. Go.